What up? This is Swayze, and I seen that a lot of you guys wanted me to speak on the incident that went down at the Capitol. However, you know that we do not get into politics when it comes to this channel. But I will say this. Yo, dying for Trump is crazy, my nigga. Yeah, bro, dying for Trump is crazy. I don't care what nobody says. Like, can you imagine? We don't even have to imagine because it literally happened. But can you imagine the funeral service? Shorty put her whole life on the line for Trump and lost it. Yo. Like, bro, I know a lot of people that loved Obama, but I gotta keep it a buck. I never heard anybody say that they willing to die for the first black president. I never heard of anything like this. But let's move on. Yo, I gotta introduce you guys to my new best friends. Oh yes, we have some new best friends that needs to be introduced. And that's a fact. Now the first donation comes from my new best friend, Jerry. And he says, YTK, yeah! And that's it. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate you for your donation. Next, we have Solomon. And he didn't say anything. But again, thank you for the donation. Also, YTK, Manny, the General, sent through a donation. And just in case you guys didn't know, that's the nigga that's giving it up stinky in the Discord. That's as far as I can go with the information that I'm going to divulge on this video right now. Cause I ain't gonna get the telling and snitching. I ain't gonna get the ratting. I ain't gonna get the tattletelling. But all I can tell you is this. Enter the Discord at your own risk. YTK Manny, the General, is going crazy in there. And last but not least is Kadena. Ooh, it looks like we got some females donating to your boy, Mr. Swayze. Or who knows, this could be a nigga donating off of his chick's account. However, whomever it may be, thank you for your donation. You are truly appreciated. And I'ma tell it to y'all just like this. Around a day or two ago, someone pulled up in my DMs and they said, Swayze, you don't think the YTK thing is getting a little old? You don't think the YT YouTube K thing is kind of getting played out now? You don't think that joke ran its course? That's what he said to me. Now, I'm not going to put his handle out there. I don't want people running down on him. But you know who you are. And I'm going to tell it to you just like this. And let you know exactly where you went wrong. You went wrong once you thought this was a joke, my nigga. That's where you went wrong. The joke is getting old, it's getting played out. That's where you went wrong, my nigga. This shit ain't no joke, nigga. And I don't care if you thought you was YTK or if you thought you was really pirouetting the goddamn servers. Nigga, you are kicked out the whip. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, do y'all see these niggas, B? Do y'all see these niggas? Turncoats. COINTELPRO. Fugazi ass niggas out here force claiming YouTube K. I'ma need y'all niggas to get up on these niggas, bro. I'ma need the legit YTK members to start G-checking these niggas, bro. I'ma need them to start G-checking, bro. Cause it don't make no goddamn sense why somebody gonna pull up in my DMs talking about, oh, the joke is getting old. Ain't no joke, nigga. Ain't no joke. This is Gotham City, nigga. YouTube K is a way of life. This shit is for life, nigga. We out here ready to pirouette the whole service and you taking it as a joke. Move around, nigga. And if I see you, it's on site for your IP address. I'ma get YTK the General on your ass. But let's get into the video. Yo, I have to give props where it's due. It looks like New York City recently went an entire night without a single reported shooting across the 5 boroughs, according to the NYPD. Now, I understand. I just said reported shootings, meaning that yes, shootings could have had happened. But on Saturday, January 9th, there was no reported shootings. Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. Come on. Come on. We got to take it. Let's take this one. Take it. If you ask me, that is a step in the right direction. But oh no. Guys, it looks like we couldn't even go a full 48 hours when it comes to taking a break from the violence, because a gang member was fatally shot on January 10th through a window at a Brooklyn Airbnb party. Now the reports read, an alleged gang banger was fatally shot while partying in an Airbnb rental in Brooklyn early Sunday. According to police, the 24-year-old was shot multiple times by an unknown suspect who discharged a firearm through a window at a building on Montauk Avenue in East New York, just around 12:50 a.m. The 24-year-old was unfortunately pronounced dead at the scene. However, according to detectives, the 24-year-old who lost his life was a well-known gang member whom allegedly had over 20 arrests on his record. Now, not too long after the incident, an Airbnb rep said the company had booted the user who rented the Brooklyn apartment from the home rental site. And they put out a statement saying, Airbnb bans parties, and we are outraged by the irresponsible behavior that reportedly prompted this criminal violence. We have removed this booking guest from our community while we investigate this incident and stand ready to support NYPD in their investigation. Y'all hear that? Airbnb out here snitching, cooperating with the NYPD like some rats. But all jokes aside, I'm going to keep it a buck with you right now. I'm going to tell it to you just like this. I'm not going to nobody's Airbnb in East New York, my nigga. If you from Brooklyn, you understand, my nigga. Nobody is going to anybody's Airbnb in East New York. Montauk Avenue? Is you crazy? That's not even an Airbnb. And if you listen to the story, it says that they was booming through the window. Let's check this clip out together as a unit, and I'll be back with my commentary.
A man staying at an Airbnb in Brooklyn is the latest victim of gun violence here in New York City. Police say the 24-year-old was staying at an apartment on Montauk Avenue in East New York when shots rang out just after midnight. He was shot several times and he died at the scene. It's not clear yet if the victim was the target here. Police are now searching for a suspect.
But it seems like Gotham City did not stop there, because an 18-year-old was shot multiple times in the Bronx. Now the reports read, just outside of 175 Alexander Avenue in Mott Haven, around 3:40 p.m., an 18-year-old was shot in the head and neck. Paramedics rushed the 18-year-old to Lincoln Medical Center, where he was unfortunately pronounced dead. And if you are in your teens and you're thinking to yourself, well, he was 18, I'm 16, I'm 17, I'm good in Gotham City. Nothing will happen to me. I'm gonna need you to fix that attitude and open your eyes, little nigga, because a 17-year-old was shot dead in Linden Projects. Do you know about that? The reports read a 17-year-old was gunned down inside of a Brooklyn housing development late Sunday. The 17-year-old was shot multiple times in the chest around 7:45 p.m. while he was chilling on the third floor in the hallway. Now, the 17-year-old that was shot also lives in the same projects, just in a different building, and he was rushed to Brookdale University Hospital Medical Center, where he was unfortunately pronounced dead. Now, I'm gonna let you guys listen to this clip, and I'll be back.
New tonight, a teenager shot and killed inside an apartment building in Brooklyn. Police responded to a building on 580 Stanley Avenue in East New York right around 7 p.m. There, a 17-year-old boy had been shot on the third floor hallway. The teenager was shot at least once in the chest. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Police recovered a weapon at the scene. They are working now to track down the gunman.
Well, there you have it, people. New York City is not showing any signs of slowing down. This is just 2020 part 2 at this point. 2020 season 2 at this point. Cause it's making no sense. Look, I'm trying to wrap up the video and something else just popped up. Another teen was killed in the Bronx. Let's check this video out.
A 16-year-old boy was shot and killed overnight in the Norwood section of the Bronx. Police say he was found in the stairwell of a building on Webster Avenue. Two others were also shot, a 19-year-old man and a 22-year-old man. Both are hospitalized in stable condition. Police found the victims just before midnight after responding to a 911 call.
Bruh, did you hear that? Not only was a 16-year-old killed, but you telling me 2 other people got shot as well? Let's run this back real quick.
A 16-year-old boy was shot and killed overnight in the Norwood section of the Bronx. Police say he was found in the stairwell of a building on Webster Avenue. 2 others were also shot, a 19-year-old man and a 22-year-old man. Both are hospitalized in stable condition. Police found the victims just before midnight after responding to a 911 call.
Bro, what the hell possibly went down in that goddamn building, my nigga? What happened? 3 people got boomed. 1 teen unfortunately lost his life, and 2 other people are in the hospital being treated for their wounds. What went down in that building? I'm not even going to come up with a hypothetical situation. Pull up in the comment section and let me know what you think went down in that building. But if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and make sure you hit that notification button. But I'm off this.
Gotham City. Know they call me Petro, right? Know they call me Petro, right? Huh. Yeah, I'm in Gotham City in a Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze. When I shoot my shot, it's switch, don't play me. We on that block from the night to the noon. Don't talk on that cause you know it's not cool. You thought they was lying, whole time they was telling the truth. You hang yourself and you ain't need a rope. Your party bustin', that shit not a coach. I switch it up so they